everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is having a baby with a married man. Having a baby with a married man. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short video. Let's watch this video, and then we have a letter. We're going to read the letter and dive into this issue. Having a baby with a married man. Here we go.
I had a baby with a married man. Our son is now 2 years old. I met his dad at work. He's a pilot and I'm a flight attendant. I worked with him several times and started spending time together on our layovers. I didn't know he was married until I was already attached. I was going to end it, but he told me he was getting a divorce. And then I found out I was pregnant. At first I accepted it. I was and am in love with him. He treated me well. He showed interest in the baby. I wanted to raise my son in the best situation I could. So, I've continued our relationship. I'm aware it's my fault, but I thought it was my best option. It hurts that he's living and sleeping with another woman while I've been 100% loyal to him. I don't regret my baby, but I am starting to view our relationship differently. I'm tired of this.
Okay, let's dive into this letter. I have a question about a recent proposal I received from a very powerful politician whom I recently met. We've talked about a lot of things, but something he mentioned left me startled. He's been married for 3 months, and I think he's unsure about his ability to get a woman, his wife, pregnant. He is giving signs of wanting to be intimate, just to procreate, and I'm just shocked of how could this be possible. What do you think I should do? Honestly, I'm thinking about a future where I can be financially taken care of, but also thinking of the consequences that may come with it. Okay, let's look at this. All right, first of all, he's a married man. You don't really want to get involved with a married man. Was the proposal to have his baby? Is that what you mean by the recent proposal? And you say you just met him. So all he's looking for is trying to find a woman to get pregnant. Now, what kind of proposal is that? What good is that for you? See, when a man offers something, it's got to be something that's good for you and your livelihood. Good for you. Okay? This man, how can he offer you anything when he's already committed to someone else? All right. Now, at the bottom of your letter, because he's just been married 3 months and already he's looking to get another woman pregnant? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I think he is lying and he is just trying to get you to have sex with him. Because if he's just been married 3 months, I don't know if he and his wife were trying to have a baby before that or what, but I'm just taking it from your letter. It doesn't make sense if he's only been trying 3 months to get his wife pregnant. Now he's out here looking for other women to have a baby. I think he's just looking to have sex with other women. And he's using that as an excuse. Don't put anything beyond what a man will do or say to have sex with you. Because he'll do almost anything if he thinks that he can get it. All right? Now, for you to think about having a baby with a married man. You don't want to do that, ladies. Any of you who are listening. Why would you want to have a baby with a married man? Just like the young lady in the video. I guess she thought that he was going to leave his family and be with her. She have a baby. Because there are a lot of women out there who will do that. They either go out, have a baby with a married man because they're looking for support. And in your letter, it kind of sounds like you were thinking about it. Because she says, I'm thinking about a future where I can be financially taken care of. And you mentioned also that this man is a powerful politician. Okay? You know, being a powerful politician doesn't mean that you're going to have a big payday if you have his baby. It doesn't mean that at all. Because he's a politician. He can finagle the law where you might not get anything. You understand? You're playing a dangerous game if you're thinking that way. Do not go after men for financial reasons. That's why I say have your own. Then you don't feel like you need a man to take care of you. Have your own. You see? And I think this will stop a lot of women from going out and being side chicks or having these babies and that kind of thing because they want to make sure they're going to be okay, especially if the man is financially set. Ladies, but what for you? A lot of those women are not happy because this man is off with his family. He's got responsibilities elsewhere. Now he may, support you financially, but is that true happiness? True happiness? Do you know how many millionaires have committed suicide? So that tells you that happiness is not in the money. It's in the interpersonal interaction. So if you have a baby with a married man who's, he'll see you sometime, but he's got to be with his family. And if you are a secret, it's even worse. It's even worse. And, I know ladies who will run up to the man's house with the baby so that the wife would know that she has had the husband's baby. I think that's the wrong thing to do too. Why are you doing that? You want this man who is clearly a cheater. Why would you want him? Anyway. Now, I realize that some of you women, you may have gotten pregnant by a married man who pretended that he was single. That happens a lot too. And then when you get pregnant, now he pops up and says, yeah, he's married and he's been married all this time and you know nothing. Well, I say again, that's on you. Because you should have taken your time to get to know a man before you sleep with him. Ladies, I'm hoping that you're understanding this. It's a bad idea for you to have a baby with a married man just because you think there's money in it. You don't want to sell yourself like that. And plus, it's bad karma. Very bad karma. Because number one, you do something like that, somebody is going to get hurt in the process, and probably the wife. And if the wife has kids, there's a whole lot of confusion. So you have already created your own karma from that. And it's not going to be good. Your life is not going to be what you think it's going to be just because you had his baby. Now there are some men who will leave that wife and come with the woman with the baby. It's still bad karma. Very bad karma. Because somebody was intentionally hurt in the process. He had the baby before he divorced the wife. So she's heard about it. And then him coming to you is bringing that karmic energy. You're both going to pay. People, you can't just go out here doing these things to profit yourself and hurting other people. Okay? That's the key. And if you're dealing with a married man, you're hurting somebody, even if they don't know about you yet. He's a cheater. You don't want him. He'll do the same things to you that he's doing to his present wife, even if he comes and marries you. He'll do the same thing. And maybe leave you and go on to somebody else. Ladies, you gotta love yourself. You gotta protect yourself. Don't be a side chick for a married man, number one. Then you won't run the risk of getting pregnant by mistake. Okay? All right, ladies. I hope you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps somebody. Now, I'm going to bring up this book again because I know a number of you have purchased your book, but it's a number of you who have not gotten your book yet. And you really should have this book because this is very important information, especially if you're on your spiritual journey. And that is this book of wisdom. You need to get this book. If this is serious information that has been hidden from you your whole life, and you need to know it. But I realize that this information is not for everybody because everybody is not ready to be awakened. Some people like being asleep. They don't want to wake up. But this is the age of spiritual awakening. And people, if you're on that train, you need this book. This is the book of wisdom, and it has been advertised. You've seen it around where the fellow will go into it and show you different things in this book. But there are a lot of hidden secrets in here. Things that you have been deceived about your entire life. And it's good for young people to have this book now. Because see, when they go to school and they're taught those falsehoods that you're taught in school, then they will have some real information. And this information goes with your Bible and interprets the real meaning of scriptures, not the interpretation that you've been taught in church. Okay? Get this book. Get it for your young people. This is the type of book that should stay in your family for ages. And when you get this information, take your time and let it sink in. And a lot of things that you see in the world will begin to make sense to you. And this book, the Book of Wisdom, is about true spiritual awakening. It describes who you really are and the power that you really have. I'll leave a link where you can purchase this book in the description. Now, you know, people, now the holidays are coming up and you're thinking about giving gifts. Instead of giving somebody trash or some junk that they could just throw in the corner, you need to get them something like this. This is information that will change your life. I hope that you understand the message, and I hope that you get your book. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I really hope that I said something that can help someone. Now, for those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you so much for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.